that's a good sign. Me, but I hate you. Might be. Consider that.
Last night, yesterday, that this is gonna be a little longer than we thought.
Yeah, so we cut about halfway through. Hi, Chalk. We cut about halfway through our investigation, so we're gonna just get back to that, and then we're gonna take probably about an hour break, maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2, and then come back and finish out the game. Hopefully. That's the plan anyway, we'll see what goes.
We might take it. We really don't want to, but we can.
Yeah. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that?
Ah, the door! It just locked on its own.
What? It's locked because the data center is now restricted. Well, that tells me it can't be me or Aoi. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Hanakuma?
I guess Aoi could, like, might have a special buddy person or something. I mean, we already know, but hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricted wherever you feel like some type of headmaster.
It's for your benefit.
I call bullshit.
Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving.
We took you apart last time you did that. I don't think you know we don't care.
Yeah. Also, that means Junko is like hiding like behind a box in the Monokuma room.
Although that visual is hilarious, he tells you exactly how she was hiding.
When?
In this.
Right now? Then that room. As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So right now you're being operated by someone in that room.
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone.
Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious patch? No way. Patch on the floor. Too bad. That was your one big chance, and you blew it. Oh, you can't even check the hatch, can you?
You can, but
it'll just be locked for a while.
Because like, oh, it's just a hat.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, you're not supposed to check the hatch, basically.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others I'm too lazy.
Yeah.
Peace!
Gone, but
That's not what he usually says. He always
he
goes,
took the Jones.
he always says, "Bye!" And that's always his ending catchphrase.
So,
Was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there?
In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Then when I said we should leave.
Well, the hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive with the most time we have left.
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. And then find out.
And then find out.
Next, you gotta be all motivated again. My hands are so tiny. Please.
You got it.
Alright, good, done.
I am out. See you later. Let's insert 5 donuts.
Yeah. There's only one way forward. Okay. And I'm gonna go to the map. Okay, so it's just any area that's slightly important is just going to be highlighted. Those are the head.
There's that gold on that.
Yeah. It's you. Oh. Yeah, yeah. I'm ignoring him.
Come on.
Hey, Makoto.
Not possible.
Are you ignoring me? You'll think I'll forgive that just because you're you? I will.
That is such a line of, like, I feel like that line implies so much about how he feels about Makoto.
Such
When
ignorance.
we get out of here, remember this moment. Okay, we have to, Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? If you press triangle and then X, you will see my penis. What do you mean, something interesting? I'll show you in the back of my van. Take a look at this.
It's my clobbering pipe.
It's me clobbering. Bonk. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. See, I can use big word. Class 78 student registry. That says roster, Makoto. Roster.
I
That
hope
says.
someone was buying that.
Oh, probably. It contains profiles for all of us and Mukuro.
So, in other words,
Apparently, class number 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room.
I see.
That's right. It also mentioned class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words,
there can be no doubt. Mukuro was a student here at Havoc Academy, just like the rest of us. Yeah, we figured that out a long time ago, dipshit. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. The ultimate despair. Watch out for her. But it seems like Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. Remember this thing I just showed you? The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled. She must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. What's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
so in other words,
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Oh, bust size, measurements, the usual. Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? I went to try and go read it, Byakuya, but no, I had
On
to...
the gay spectrum. You see, there's one more thing here. Then
What does it say on yours, Byakuya?
I reviewed it.
Good, gay, then. Seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entity known as the ultimate despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. But whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all of this. I need to push forward with my research into the ultimate despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior, too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenner, she's also quite drunk. When she entered Havoc Academy, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students, after all. I see. But if I decide she's a danger, once again, remember how I was saying in the last episode, my crazy conspiracy theory about there was some sort of we all had like a regular school life going on, and then all of a sudden we got bonked it by Nanakuma and sent here to Deathburg. I'm pretty sure this confirms it in my eyes, but also the whole she was covered in plenty of wounds that were days old. Those were from all the Pikes. Come here! I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. Yes, Makoto! Also, those images look like school photos, which none of these characters would reasonably have if they weren't part of, school life.
A bit for like an idea or whatever.
Yeah. Also, her page was next to Awie's, which means there's no logic for the ordering of the pages.
It's not alphabetical or anything.
Yeah. But wouldn't that mean?
I guess it could be student ID.
But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? In your head again? Your autism? Stop it. Stop it. Huh? You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within this file you should note. What is it? Did you notice the
big
picture?
red stamp that says lies.
Yeah. Did you notice the picture in
Besides
there?
Monokuma.
Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who's seen this. Yes, it's there. Oh no. Could Mukuro Ikusaba picture be next to Mukuro Ikusaba's profile?
A person we've never seen the face of before. we talked about this before. We haven't brought it up in like the earliest 2 episodes, but Byakuya
is kinda dumb.
Yeah. What's most frustrating about him is the fact that he's supposed to be a smart character, but like everything he says is either blatantly obvious or just fucking stupid.
Yeah. And further information about the girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and even lists her vitals. But, see, I told you, measurements. I was fucking joking, Byakuya. Corner. I haven't had to put anyone in there for a little bit. Toko kinda lives there.
She lives there now.
Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me if, like, she has a nice body?
Corner.
You hope, yeah, oh, corner. You hope for this idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse. To the corpse, and you'll think, oh, could that mean? Wait, is he trying to say there's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible. But it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Oops. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice for me to use, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice? For me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her.
In other words...
The cost of that faith might be much more than you can afford. What are you saying, I'm poor? Yes! Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch. You've never been right about anything in this game. Point to one time you've been right. Outside of it just being obvious.
He was right that he didn't really just do
Is that all you got?
Kinda.
I don't trust the man who decided to fuck with a crime scene just because it didn't feel good.
Just because it's boring.
Yeah. But my hunches tend to be proven right. I've never heard of a single time you had a hunch that turned out right.
To be fair, I can't think of any, but
The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
I think he was wrong about you in the last time.
Oh yeah.
And so the last time. Literally everything else in the last trial. And trial 4.
There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Cool. This bookshelf seems really well made. It's filled with files and thick books. Thick, tasty books. Time to eat the book. Class 18 right, but anyway, that's us, and his profiles on me and everyone I met at the beginning. And Mukuro. Just like us, Mukuro was apparently a new student here at Hope Peak. Mukuro Ikusaba, part of the Ultimate Despair. Which means her and the Mastermind should have been allies. But then why would the Mastermind kill her? Weren't they friends? Where am I going now? Butthurtville? I don't know. I think I have to go to the, the bio...
Yeah.
I just examined the desk.
Biolab.
I guess I can examine the desk again, because it just like told me like, oh, and let me leave, which usually means I've done everything. Yeah.
Biolab.
No.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Raw.
Oh, you want to go back to the night? So.
Fun. Well, here I am in the bio lab. Well, here I am in the literature club. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? These out-of-place JPEGs must be what I'm looking for. Stack of carts here. A lot of those things. Been seeing a lot of those things lately. Ah, it's so cold. Why is it so cold in here? It's the first thing I need to figure out. Cool, I have to like turn off the temperature and be like, well, your experiments and all that shit. A weird machine or something built into the wall. On the left side there's a bunch of glowing blue lights, but on the other side, there's off lights. Yeah, a weird machine or something. Oh, yeah, that already. Okay, I know. I understand. This is a morgue.
Yeah, very much second.
This kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies, yeah. And the biolab is actually a morgue. Gotta take a closer look around. If I open up that one right there, that's Sayaka, and then Leon, and then blah 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 blah. Actually, that one probably technically would be Junko, but whatever.
You open it and there's just a cup of mango butter. Patch.
I got a booklet here. It's like an instruction manual. It even says instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamp, we can provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know when the automated systems have been active as long as you need. In the event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. Without looking around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. It's some kind of makeshift morgue. And about those lights by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue, another one of the victims is. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. But to do that, I have to continue my investigation. Don't have any other option. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, there's 17. Right?
Right here.
No, that's definitely right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 16. I don't know how I counted 17. The great hallway of death. Into the dojo! Hi, Toko.
Don't go to the dojo.
Oh, Toko. So this is where you were. Toko in the dojo. What do you want? Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight like season 9's episode Principal and the Papa?
I'm gonna stop talking.
No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you kind of flew. Well, I haven't. I'm useless. Like a season 9's episode Principal and the Papa. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I'm Maggie now.
I found this pumpkin that has a note stapled to it that says Junko is the mastermind. She's not dead. I don't think that's a clue.
I needed it. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right?
Well, that's actually
But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give me back my precious time. It's like watching all of season 24 all over again.
I'm gonna use that time to watch like an episode of The Simpsons.
Calm down, Toko.
Your problem.
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? Canon withdrawal.
they introduced Maya again and then didn't do anything with her for an entire season? Like, what is this bullshit? I don't understand. And don't even get me started on Bashir appearing in the background and not having any sort of role despite being a recurring student for the entire series now.
I'm gonna let you rant over that.
And don't even... When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless.
Yeah, I thought that Lizzo guest starred the season finale.
Why Lizzo? Master Will.
I'm not sure I can disagree with that.
I don't want that. I was sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me for who I am? Toko Fukuwa and Genocider Show. Twin Sister Show.
I don't think there's any clues here, so maybe I can go.
Yeah. Then it looks like she's about to say the N-word. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna become racist.
Now you gotta do it.
There's something in here. For anyone who is unaware, that's the reference to those Goku "I'm gonna become racist" memes. Huh? It's gone. Mukuro's body. It's not here?
Yeah.
Where are they?
After each class trial, Montezuma gets rid of the force.
So just 4 chickens. And honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there are more than that. Better check, just to be sure. Didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not in here either, then it must be... Could it be in the bio lab? What corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here? It's one other thing. That Tarp. Tarp played a key role in another case, so I better look into it. Hi, Tarp. Phil used the Tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I noticed this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the Tarp. How convenient. It says bio lab. Doesn't this originally came from the bio lab? Ah, I see. I understand completely now.
Which clearly means it couldn't be anyone else but the Mastermind, because you weren't allowed to buy a lab.
Yeah. I understand completely now. That explains why the hair is pink. Okay, I get it now. Mukuro Ikusaba, as I found out unwillingly, is disguised as Junko. Junko gets bearded to death by Gungnir. Hence the wounds that are multiple days old, and stabbed by a knife that went all the way through, like Zistirdi. This Tarp came from the body, right?
Well, yes.
The bio lab, and then she was killed by Junko, the real Junko, some way, shape, or form, which then, of course, then she was used as a prop, pretty much, to do this whole trial. Because Mukuro was very obviously alive, or, if not Mukuro, Junko dressed up as Rey Mysterio, who was the one going around... Was she... So, confirm for me, was she standing over Makoto's dead because of that crush thing you mentioned?
Oh, right, okay, so he knows that Mukuro has a crush on her. No, that was someone trying to stab you.
Okay.
That's literally what Kyoko said, is that someone was intending to murder you and they blamed Kyoko for it.
Regardless, as I was saying, so, hence why the hair is pink. Junko, aka Mukuro, was the one in the Rey Mysterio mask, and then she gets deaded, and then, of course, the bomb did. That's my guess, anyway. It's gonna be something along those lines, I'm sure. How you doing, Mondo Pickaxe?
You're picking the right strawberries, but you don't have all of them yet.
I'm sure, because I'm not done doing the investigation yet. Like Mondo, Strange. Do I have everything in here already? Yes. And then I have to go back to the bio lab, and then it's gonna be like, this thing is from the dojo, let's go back there. And then Togo's gonna be like, oh, N-word, and I'm gonna be like, nope. Yeah, fuck.
announcement. Is everyone working hard?
Is he just like,
your
like,
investigation coming
well, fuck,
along
you guys are finding out
nicely?
more than I intended.
I like how he's like unsure if this is a school announcement or
Well
not.
then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint.
By this, I mean I
For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
So I have to go down to the gym first.
Yes.
Oh, gym, right? Oh, I'm forced to go to the gym. Good to know. The boy. Oh, hey, Hero. Makoto, you were dead yesterday.
We went out.
Why do you act so surprised? Oh, no reason.
Wait, maybe you're
A ghost?
of Makoto possessing the corpse of Makoto.
One might say that means you're alive, but I would say no. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I took a poo. I just did actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him. What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. He said he's gonna smash my crystal balls if I don't leave him alone. I guess he hates me. Hero, wait. There's no point trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. No, it was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him and found a notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? I was gonna be like, is it gonna be like, Mono's gonna be like, oh, hello! It's actually this person who's the bad guy. You shouldn't trust them.
It's like a little written piece of paper that just says, it's Makoto's the mastermind. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to give you that one.
Ah, that's cute. Because it's just me. Hello!
Why do you have a cup of water here?
I don't even drink water.
I am
Hello, welcome. Hello, are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. I pick it up and it's like, you're the mastermind. This would work on Hero, but not me. The envelope? Where's the envelope? Or is this just gonna be the... And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. Is this gonna be the pictures that I was collecting earlier? Kinda. Don't worry, just get on with it. Do you mean yes, but there's more? Or do you mean no, it's something else? Because those are the only two things it could be.
I mean, it's the classic Danganronpa trope of, it's this thing, but different.
Let's see. What I found was a single photograph.
See?
So it was the photos I've been collecting. Yeah, okay. Featured a bunch of faces I recognize extremely well, and not me.
Sakura's about to crush the police.
She definitely is. He does look extra evil in this frame. I also noticed there's a striking lack of Makoto in this picture, and probably too much Hifumi. Is Makoto taking the...
I was gonna say why so it's the only one that both Mondo, Hero,
and Leon.
are in uniform today, so I guess the school uniform box is very loud.
Hell, neither is Hifumi or Sakura. They're in vague...
Sakura is in her uniform.
Yes, in her uniform, not the uniform.
Well, yeah,
Because the school uniform for the girls is different.
well, it's the undershirt.
Even so.
I don't think Juko is either.
Yeah, or she just like painted her jacket for her uniform pink. Everyone would come to help speak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize.
Before the transition.
Yeah, I know. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. She's dead name. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at that file. There was no file for me, only for Mukuro. Mukuro and Makoto are the same, cause Makoto is trans. No. Mukuro Ikusaba. And this girl is... Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? Even more than that. Telling everyone here pose like this is weird by itself.
Why is Hifumi taking a picture of the camera?
And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. Now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. Because I was a late addition, yeah, we get it. I'm the only one not there. The picture's all 15 other students, but not me.
You could have been taking the picture.
But I guess that makes sense, after I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Host Peak Academy. So it's natural for me to...
I thought you have that's unnatural.
Well, it's definitely unnatural that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean everyone else and just me, everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of your... I can't speak! Junko didn't take the writing lessons!
So that's why this line's so dumb.
How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kinda getting in the way, standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out! Like a Jordan Peele movie. Please. Like a white person watching a Jordan Peele movie. Leave before halfway through so you don't understand the plot. I told you, I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. Anyway, here's all the answers from right field. Ah!
No fun, because Leon would have hated them.
I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it.
Just starts cursing you out in code.
011000.
How dare you say that to my mother?
So in the end, all I found in this gym was even more confusion, and with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Yeah, that's the point. You're supposed to be confused. I know why. I already explained my reasoning. I already explained my theories. But apparently I'm picking strawberries, but don't have all the right ones.
Yep.
What the fuck am I missing? Is it just gonna be like, yes, they were all in school life except Makoto, and that's gonna be like the one thing I got wrong, is that Makoto was not part of this thing. Yeah, I know, you're stupid and don't want to spoil anything, even though I've already figured it all out. It looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone
It's
directly.
amazing what we can do with Photoshop these days.
No, I have to clear all this up. But remember, this was 2010. Photoshop was still pretty much in its infancy.
It was still pretty much garbage.
Pretty easy to tell at the very least. Especially with that many people, you'd notice artifacting and shit. So where am I headed now? Back up to the biolab, I'm sure.
Let's after the gym and the office, go to the archive.
Why am I going to the archive?
The keep of the office.
Of course this way is.
We're going to the archive. Keep of the archive.
Yeah, sounds like right. Whenever I don't understand something, I just go talk to Byakuya in the archives, because that makes sense. Byakuya. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we can talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! But of course he didn't, he just walked away. Why was he acting like that? He was purposely trying to avoid me. Yes, because Monica was trying to sow division by using the one picture of the school group that you weren't in, because that means it makes you look like the mastermind because you're not actually in the school photo with everyone else. I get it, I understand.
It's that, but everyone thinks it's so reverse.
What do you mean? That they're the mastermind?
Not that they're the mastermind, that everyone else is the mastermind.
And it's just
All the other 15 students are the mastermind.
I see. Okay. Is that really what it is?
Yes.
It's just like, it's like, I was in that photo and I don't remember it. That means all of you were the mastermind! I'm the only sane one! Is that really what it is? I understand Byakuya would believe that, but... Again. Yeah, Kyoko's the only one that's gonna be slightly suspicious. God, why did it have to be all these guys left?
Skip off that one.
Now I go up to the biolab.
No, you go to the desk.
Really? To talk to Hina. Guys, I'm just disappointed. It's like literally like The only character trait they have for Hina is suspicious of Makoto. And Domes.
And then you go to the guards and talk to Hero.
Hi, Hina, you're gonna talk my ear off about how you're actually not the mastermind because you're the only sane one. That means I'm the mastermind because you hate me. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you.
Makoto? Sorry, gotta go. Don't die in here.
What? She ran off so fast I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina! Why? Why won't you talk to me?
Explain this.
Right, once again, it's Monokuma being like, Monokuma trying to stow division so that no one works together so that they can't solve the mystery. I get it, I understand. Monokuma's a piece of trash, we understand.
And then you go to the guard and speak to Hero.
I'm not... And Toko's gonna be like, hey, what'd I miss? Like, she never went down to go check out the photos, so she's just like, why is everyone acting so weird? Do they hate me? No, they hate me! Hi, Hero, where are you? You also gonna run off? You guys gonna like go gangbang in a corner without me? Rude. Hey, Hero! Ah! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No! Sorry, but I'm gonna make her... Once again, he ran out like a terrified rabbit. Yeah, what's wrong? Still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? And then I go to the dojo, talk to Tojo. Toko in the dojo?
Yeah, Biolab.
Toko in the biolab? What's she doing in the biolab? What business does she have in the biolab? How did she get there?
She walked.
Oh, it's doing memes with that. It's a whole like frog in the sky. How did he get there? Kind of thing.
Hi.
She said to visit the biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Huh? Toko? And there's a body out now. Was she feasting? What's up and oh, but Toko. No time to look at my dead friend. I have to look at my other dead friend. Toko, are you okay? She's not dead, is she? Yes! She's back after like 12 episodes.
I know, it's been forever.
She doesn't appear very... Is that why they gave her such a big role in Ultra Despair Girls? Is because she doesn't get actually much screen time in this game?
Probably.
Ugh. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold, I think I might catch cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep. Yeah, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there, staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? Corner. Go back to camping in the corner. But there's 100% of fan fiction of Makoto like finding her passed out and doing this.
And it's gross and it should be burned.
No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny. Okay. So why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose? Oh, right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga!
Is that how it works? I forget.
Once again, to my knowledge, once again, I'm no expert.
We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
Yeah, we share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. Depending on how the system works, some alters can remember things other alters do and go through, but most of the time it seems like they probably don't.
Okay. So that's very accurate.
Possibly. Once again, I'm not an expert, don't take me at my word. And don't say it like it's a bad thing, it's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. It's like an extended storage device.
You're playing this on an extended storage device, aren't you?
I can feel your extended storage device from here. No, it's more like half. Cool. But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself?
Oh, that's right.
That is her best friend. I assume so. I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master.
Okay. I
What's
dare you
this?
to be out for your Jeopardy.
What?
I dare you to be out for your Jeopardy.
How can you Jeopardy? Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Bye, Jill. Genocide Jill shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Oh, I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking Genocide Jill anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. Is it the dead body covered in blood over there? The fridge. It's open, but I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She's there the whole time.
Just standing off in the corner. She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't need to apologize. But listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's a morgue. Yeah, I figured that out. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Togo must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and, well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jill came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear. I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea. Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hand outstretched. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in there. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the
I
fridge?
see.
Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in class trial. The Mastermind did it, because they assumed that we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. That's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the Mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there? That's it? Okay. Hearts! That's interesting, right? I think I was gonna tell this before. Oh, remember when I found the tart to the biolab like 20 minutes ago? Type of position of Campbell's body, blah blah blah.
And those pools over there.
These pools over here. On the left side of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights. These ones aren't. It would see the blue light comes on when the slot is occupied. So if someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Think around the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's. There's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights? Yeah. What's 9 plus 10? 21. But... Should ask Kyoko about the group photo. After all, she's in it too.
Barely. Right there in the background.
Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point.
Slowly transfer the photo.
Should go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her. I don't think she's hiding anything from me. She's right. Did the best friend forge that picture as a trap to confuse us?
Well, no, until you forged it.
That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation.
Just that
Okay, Makoto, I'm done.
Confuse you.
What are you? Jeez, that was fast. Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything? I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blue to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. This means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went through the body. It also struck the head when the object had stick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only option is those other wounds, but that file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old?
Because...
All Monokuma says is they were inflicted several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However,
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds. These is the culprit. It makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? Well, we all got them on a coma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with
so
it.
then,
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last 2 days? What?
at the very least...
Certainly you can allow it as one of many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
There's your missing strawberry.
What?
That was like the little piece of information you didn't have. Because you thought Mukuro was still alive.
Okay, so Junko's been the one running around as Rey Mysterio.
Yes.
May Mysterio. Okay, that makes sense. Mukuro. So I was originally right when I said that Mukuro was killed by Gungnir.
Yes.
Okay, so I was, like I said, that was my first theory, but I'm like, well then who the fuck was May Mysterio?
It was Mukuro. It was right.
Of course she was. A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they
In
can.
other words,
And they envision these possibilities without prejudice. So they can just bring out the dead body. They
Without
envi-
having like obvious signs of heating closure.
Yeah.
And even if there was, the blast would hide that fact.
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. Haha, you're lame, I'm cool. Beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future, especially considering I am cool, you are lame, I wear square ties, you do not.
hey,
So, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. I think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height,
So-
weight, 5 foot 7 inches. Wait, why?
I thought you want one.
I would, but go put this in the freezer. It's warm. Do you feel that?
It is.
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals worse, 31.232. Did I get all that right? Remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then,
Indeed.
and don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case is without a doubt Mukuro Ikusaba.
and
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then-
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Huh. Oh wait. Are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad. Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim. Yeah, but she's a bitch.
hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still. This is the sewing. You really are naive, you know that. It's really quite appalling. You're fucking stupid. But she could have abandoned me. But she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Ah, hold on. Still one more thing to do. I need to talk to Kyoko about. The group photo. Oh, that pocketbook yet. But I'll do it now. Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask. Go ahead then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here? What?
so...
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the
Indeed.
dorms? I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you'd need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook. Impossible.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only lockers' owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father. Meh.
If that's true...
I bleed like a goat when I am scared. What that mean? That video is real too. Video? Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Do you remember about 44 episodes ago when we revealed that Piccolo Daimao was actually the main bad guy of Dragon Ball?
Wait, is that his last name?
No, Piccolo. It's Daimyo, something like that. That's how you say. That's how like Emperor King in Japanese. So that's what he's called in Japan. Yeah, King.
I thought it was like a Bulma Enchanto.
Bulma, Doctor Enchanto. I am the Super Enchanto. Go watch TFS play through Dragon Ball Evolution today. Yeah. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined.
Is Kyoto Enchanto.
It is time to shed my false narrative. It is I, Kyoko Enchanto. My father is Dr. Enchanto.
Daughter of Headmaster Enchanto.
Headmaster Enchanto. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Well, let me give you the Headmaster's Handbook, that way you can... That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker? If you watch this, it'll all make sense. It says Class 78 urgent interviews. I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself.
I definitely didn't create it, my robot body.
I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. But I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. It'll explain why she's Kyoko Enchanto.
Okay. The last thing you have to do before the classroom.
Oh, it's the AV room?
Yep.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? This'll take another hour and a half.
In other words...
So, as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. But you're Dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I want to ask for the rest of my life. So the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. Determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness. So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know he has suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So, that's it for my rambling. I am now Kyoko Kirigiri. Kyoko Enchanto is a dead woman. The joke is dead. You have killed it. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right, but keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether the truth serves justice or suffering, whether it is the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Also being saved by a fucking Deus Ex Machina whenever you fucking breathe incorrectly. like, you know how when you fucking lose a trial and you can just say, no, I reset it, and everyone's like, yeah, okay, why not? That's your special power.
That does kind of break the narrative a bit. If you decide not to give up, it's just like, because like in the ending, it's because he says, "Oh, everyone found the code of the Blacken. Well, I guess I have to kill everyone." And then you just say, "No,
no, I don't want to die." And I was like, "Okay, I don't care." Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
I think I like you. Goodbye. I'll see you at the class trial.
Have a child. Name you.
Get it? The joke about how the new character from the new Danganronpa creators game looks a little bit like Kyoko and a little bit like Makoto, and he is a detective like Kyoko. Haha, do you get it? I didn't get it. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the EV room to fucking figure it out. Fuck. I can't afford to lose. That wouldn't be very anime protag of me. Back to the first floor. I haven't been to the AV room in like 6 chapters. Remember when we went to the Mono machine and got prizes and shit? That was fun. I miss those days. Remember when the nurse's office was taped up like a fucking boudoir?
Remember when Taco was alive?
Remember when Taka?
Remember when Mondo was like, remember when Chihiro would discuss with his cousins?
Her presence. Should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. The urgent interviews. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It's only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka?
Why is she sitting with her hands? No, she has them behind her back. She's sitting on her hands.
Oh. To give me a total surprise, I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long.
Okay,
And there she
then.
was.
Are you ready to begin?
Oh, are these fully voiced already? The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged
I
man.
apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation.
So, like, if they're not voiced, I can finally do some characters' voices again that I haven't in a long time. But if they are voiced, that means I don't have to think about Sayaka's voice. So it's a win-win situation.
Yeah, Sayaka's voice is, we never,
Landed on it.
or if we did, we don't know it. The episode that we spoiled,
And she's also very, very dead.
And then she, died.
I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Thank you, background music, for being louder than the conversation. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single
So
millimeter.
this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Sayaka, are you the robot?
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Oh, they aren't fully voiced.
Well, so Jin gets his
His name is Jin.
His name is Jin Kiryu. So he gets.
Or is it just Sayaka that doesn't have a voice because Sayaka does not have a canonical voice?
That's Christmas.
No. How was that? Nah. Do you want me to accept that? Sayaka's obviously at a total loss. It makes total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this.
Yeah, I don't have to think of a voice for Jin. That's good.
Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
There's a on cue, that's where the video cut out. That's it? Just Sayaka? Cool. Yeah, no Chihiro, no Mondo, no Leon. I would have even taken Hifumi. No, I don't get to do their voices ever again, because the game fucking hates me. Incorrect though, when I get to S, I will be doing voices again, I'm sure. Which means I will forget everybody's voices by that point.
Or school mode.
Or school mode, sure. A lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this, only this, simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. So I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? So I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought had finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. As if I was confused before, what I saw next took me right over the edge. They really just took the sprite, like the regular standing sprite, and just went boop. This is this is like the laziest use of, we have this setup, here's a cutout where you're supposed to put the character, boop. No new sprites. There you go.
Yeah, you don't even like move between words.
What I saw was me, and possibly undeniably me.
Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Yes! Yes!
So we're gonna get
Yes!
one big party.
I mean, the way he said it made it very much sound like that.
I like how Amethyst was essentially a cat.
Yes. Yes, exactly like that. Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. Well, are you? You look like you're looking right past him. You look like you're staring straight at the
You're
screen.
staring directly into the camera.
You're like the worst actor on set. Now everyone has to like figure out how to act around. You and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation, but the I am the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down and talking like this.
Shall we get straight to the point, Makoto? There's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes! It sounds like the racist, like Japanese. This can't be real. I said yes to that?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
Sayaka doesn't get a voice, apparently. I am so confused. Like, everything in this game has made kind of sense when it comes to voice acting. This is making zero sense to me.
Trial of the voice acting. Very important line. Had to be voice acted.
But Sayaka gets no voice in this specific part of the game. And then the next character is going to come on to be fully voiced, and Sayaka's going to be the only character that's not fully voiced in this
I don't
situation.
think Psycho has ever been like this. They're acting
It's,
the actual crowd.
it feels
They're always
like,
yeah.
yeah, because she wasn't in any trials. They really just grabbed some random woman off the street and said, say these lines. Okay.
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
They really just took this right. Like, this is the only one that's felt so far of the character actually being in the room. Byakuya. Toko.
She looks like the most just clipped out. Like, you didn't even like see like a film or
Now Aoi is. She's like death staring in the camera. Nina. Everyone. That's everyone. Gay bitches, furries. And that's all the types of people. And then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Academy, her father. And when he asked her his questions, she answered the same as everyone else.
you not look really at all.
She accepted a life within the school, just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up. Monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, looked like it broke. Out of service.
Can't show you here as an interview, gives you too much information.
Right. Oops, I broke it, so you don't get any of the information you're supposed to get. What, did you so happen to break just now? Now then, when does it matter? Now then, when does it matter? Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure, my ass. You got the power on purpose. Oh, whatever.
I love how everyone's just fat with shit at this point.
It should be more of the same. You ask them the question, they all say yes. Except Kyoko, except Junko is like, no, I'm not gonna fucking live here, and then she gets slapped across the face. And then that's when she turns evil. That's her villain moment.
Some random asshole slapped her.
I remember something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a
It
disconnect.
would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. What would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Convenient outcome. Something that seems to obviously work in the favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... this is a school announcement, I guess.
Anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start.
You know, I know, you know, you know, I know, I know, you know. That's what that sounded like to me.
There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, unless leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the strongest about a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Okay, Monokuma. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last times all of our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay, then, this is the end. But it's not the end, is it? Because we've still got an episode. Ooh. So, as we said at the beginning, I'm going to save here. And then, we will be back in about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, somewhere in that general area.
I'd be too concerned it's going to take a long while.
And we will be back to finish it out. So, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I will see you guys in the episode. Ciao, motherfuckers.